Hey everybody, we're back with more of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I know we said we were going to do some Wolfenstein today. I decided I would like to do the more hands-off relaxing game. And probably for a short time, so I don't feel like doing a longer stream today. So here we are, we're going to a party. It's not in this house.
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios. At least give them a welcome first. Fine. Pericles welcomes you to his symposium. Keep your distance.
See, you don't die.
I'm serious! Stop it!
You might die. And this cost nothing. They might save your life.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see
Phoebe,
each
who
other
let you out of
again,
your cage?
and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
Cool.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here.
Or why I
I
have to
felt
give up my
weird at
weapons.
first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
I'd like
Don't
to keep
worry,
at least some
I'll
of them.
take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
I want to scare all of them.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
Mm.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now.
So the question here is,
You
am I a
sure
wolf
can't
among
keep
sheep
just
or a
one
wolf among
weapon with
wolves?
me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Fashionably.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Yeah, I met Socrates.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing
Did he?
gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That's one way to put it.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
I'm not allowed to wear weapons, but he doesn't have to wear clothes. I don't think that's fair.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
What kind of
If these
parties do you go
guests
to?
aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
Needs to know there
They
are
know
snakes
something about
amongst his
your mother.
grass.
Me too.
Of course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
Politics is something I prefer to stay out of whenever possible.
I'll change the subject again. I'm looking for someone. A Spartan woman.
Spartan? Hopefully she's dead in the gutters. It's better than those mongrels deserve.
I wonder if you found the woman, even if you saw her with your own eyes, would you believe her existence to be true?
Neither of you are going to be helpful.
Forget it.
If you don't want to discuss that, then what?
If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
Why isn't Aspasia here?
Because none of you are bold enough to slip a knife between the ribs.
Her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
Okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
This has been useless. Here.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
It.
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
He is
Good
drunk.
men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say.
He looks like he can barely
Don't you
stand.
ever
He's probably
think
concerned
this.
about opening his mouth in case he vomits.
Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
Oh, you be the wooden board, I'm just bored.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
At least he can
You could
admit
talk
he's
to
self-absorbed.
Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
You want to get Euripides drunk. Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
Okay.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen.
Eh.
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party
Okay.
without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Everybody here is so rude.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
I'll get the...
Wonderful.
It wouldn't be...
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I feel like you could stand to talk
I'm
less.
sure she wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
I wonder if you'll wake up tomorrow.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Wasn't talking to
Sophocles is a
you.
friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through,
Actual
I'm not
information.
sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
Yep.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway.
Cool, you did that super well by storming out of the argument
Tell him I
into
said
the
thank you
kitchen.
for another colorful evening.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
No, don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such Aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
I want
It
nothing
sounded
to
like
do
someone was in pain.
with somebody who invites a
It can
goat
sometimes
into his
be
bedroom.
hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again. Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive
Either
oil
that
in the
or they
kitchen,
consider your actual
but
name to be too
Aspasia
much
keeps
trouble.
complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
Mm-hmm.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
The shadow on Cassandra's arm was going crazy.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The
Define
smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Corinthia?
Theatera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Another trail to follow.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Being so new to Athens and gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said there are things you wouldn't do, you gained Pericles' trust so quickly.
I've made my choice.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
Enlighten me.
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all
Well, it's certainly not
undertakings are.
science.
That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
Save their lives in the moment, perhaps, but potentially kill them all later.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
We're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
He's a frustrating character who talks in circles.
Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
A woman who always likes
Never
to be in
really get
control.
used to them. It seems we have the attention
Suggesting-
of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now and do
Discomfort in her own role.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos.
The pirate.
A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
I've already heard her name.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a
Thank
favor
you.
and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me.
That's all well and good, but you're a
Technically,
politician.
You're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
What if the
Phidias
law
a
is
very
flawed,
dear
then?
friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
And he couldn't have just left on his own?
Why send a Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day.
I doubt that.
My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Keep an eye on your men.
Tell
Some of them
Aspasia
may
I'll
already
be
be
right
part of
there.
the cult.
I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
Absolutely.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
We'll go to Argolis.
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were sick.
People get sick, Phoebe. Remember, that's why we let your friend die.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
Cultist clue. that's considerably above my level. So want me to go to Chaos first. Let's see, let's see about doing this. Northwest, so probably here. Alright. Side quest time. One thing that does absolutely frustrate me about these things, and the way this game ends up playing out and why I have no interest in playing another one like it, is the definition of a side quest is optional. And while it's technically optional to do stuff like this, I need the levels to continue the main story. And so rather than being optional, the game's kind of pushing you into doing all this side stuff.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Yeah, that probably wasn't worth it for 29 drachmae. There it is. Ooh, bow grade. Ah, okay. I should double check everything then. Alright.
Let's
It's strange that the Spartans have any kind of hold on Attica when the suggestion is that Athens is still held by the Athenians. Hmm.
Circles may work on others, Socrates.
Oh,
not
great.
on Cassandra! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
I like him more than I like you,
And an
Socrates.
insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
Okay.
There has to be a reason Sophanes can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanes has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
Okay.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
That should have been
I'll
obvious
try
when
to
you were
remember
asked to
that
do it.
next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another.
Hmm.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Further north. Why are these gates closed?
There's the supplies.
So this is where I want. Siege right outside the Athens walls. Hmm.
The gates are shut. No trade can come or go. And an army of Spartans waits for its prey.
Okay, so let's go through a camp. I don't think we've done a camp yet. Had forts, we haven't had any camps. No guards at the gate, nobody watching for anything. Hmm.
still be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Yeah. Can't stealth kill him, so he will have to be last. Interesting, they give you a helmet and no other armor. Well, this is falling apart.
This might interest Cleon. And it'll give him the proof he wants. Didn't kill him the way I'd hoped it would. Oh, I freed the two captives.
I'm losing sight of them. There you are.
Gotta watch out for that fall.
There she is.
No, you don't. Are those captives still tied up? Is that what the issue is? Yes, so. Alright, now for the next area. A lot of people over there. This has got to be the main camp. And this would just be an outpost. Hello. So it says there's a captain here as well. Yes, man, I can't get up there. You piece of shit. An Athenian. Alright, so what's here? Ah. So this has to be like one whole piece, right? That's also part of the same camp? Yeah. And now the bulk of the camp. Alright, let's make the move. Free this guy, and with any luck, he and his friend will go around this camp causing some distractions.
The Athenians are scared in their homes by now. They won't come and fight us. Of course not! Who would dare meet us in an open field? Their followers can't say...
I got stuck on a pole. That fire looks really bad. Wonder what happens to the Athenians and those guards. Okay.
Someone's down. I'll take a look. Clean.
Okay. These people kicking me.
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
I didn't finish everything here. Captain and 2 treasures. There's the captain. There's the other treasure.
You! How'd you get in here?
Okay, so that's all good. Shut up. Oh, you're one of those guys. Alright, and get that last treasure, and then I guess head back to Athens. This camp is too big. Ooh.
Move!
Good work. Kill the wolf. Everybody's proud. It's interesting, like, the specific areas that have been raised by the Spartans, and then, like, the rest of it's just left untouched. Hmm. Phobos, could you go quicker? Bit quicker would be nice, Phobos.
You've returned. Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
What kind of business?
Why was the messenger trying to get to Mytilene?
He was to help distribute supplies to the people there, to help them against their oppressors.
Who is this man to you? You look concerned.
He was only an aide. It was his mission that was important.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you.
Yeah.
I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship. I've read it for him.
Where's the ship I need to take him to?
For now, it's safer you don't know. Once you find him, he will tell you.
Okay.
Tell me about this messenger of yours.
He's of no significance, but his mission is. Find him so he can complete it.
Okay.
What mission is your messenger on?
The fewer people who know, the better. But understand, it is vital to the future of Athens.
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
Food for thought. Seventeen and 18. Ooh, a 16. But this is actually finally level 16. Awesome, we finally have that second melee wheel. Means I can get some use out of stuff like this. This area. Alright. Is there a back entrance? No, it doesn't look like it. Probably could have knocked these guys out and it would have been fine. Especially with it being such a public place. And we're out. Alright. Sacred Mountains of Pentacles. In the quarry, which would be that. Not that far. You can see it from here. Probably disconcerting to see the Spartan banner from the Athenian walls. Alright, let's get into position, then we'll search out the place. This place is pretty big.
The messenger. He's being held in that prison camp.
Oh, this place is huge. I think I would benefit from some discretion.
Let's go.
Work from top to bottom would be a better idea. And doing it under the cover of nightfall would be good. Are they all Athenians except for the captain? Oh, that was convenient for me. Very nice. Very, very nice. I don't think that's part of this camp. Fine, they won't find me here.
No one's here.
Mount Pentelicos holds the purest marble in the Greek world. I heard they built the Parthenon with it.
The rest of the place seems strangely quiet all of a sudden. That concerns me. Nobody here.
Keep lookout while I check the body. Over there! Walker!
Alright, you want to do this? Let's do this. Looking at the man, I'm going to assume he's dead. Pretty sure he's dead.
Looks like I was too late for Yerimus. Huh. Seems Cleon's messenger wasn't the only one captured. Maybe I can help them too.
You get used to switching weapon wheels again.
Thank you. My legs. You'll have to carry me.
Another captain. There. How big is this area considered? Did that count? Yes. Alright. Go and grab that item, then we'll be done here. Actually climb up, that'd be nice. Thank you. Alright, let's go. They're fine outside the quarry.
Thank you. I need to get to my ship. I'll reward you well.
Tell me who you are.
Captain Onomaklis. I'm on an urgent mission. I need to get out of here.
Cleon?
You have a ship?
Yes. I came inland to meet an associate. You might have seen him. He enjoyed Spartan hospitality at the end of a rope.
Yerimus? I was sent to rescue him.
We can still complete the mission if you help me.
Alright.
Spartan patrols could find us at any moment.
Agreed. We need to get to my ship.
I'll get you to your ship. Just point me in the right direction.
It's on the coast, just south of Marathon Beach.
What's so important about this ship?
It's not the ship, but it's cargo. It must reach its destination.
Then what's the cargo?
I'm not ungrateful for your help, but it's better you don't know.
Why is that?
What we do is for the security of the future. This mission must succeed.
My payment relies on it, so trust me, it will.
Well, let's go. How far down is it to the beach? Alright. Sorry about that, Phobos.
Let's go. Seems your crew met the same fate as you.
I don't blame Yeremus for talking. Spartans lack the most basic empathy.
Stay here. I'll kill the Spartans, destroy their ships, and free your crew.
This could take a minute.
They'll be on high alert here. Great having that second melee ability wheel. It feels like I can actually diversify my combat a little now. How many are we looking at?
A lot. Oh, so much for that. One. Two. Three. Four. Five, six. Seven. Eight. Nine. 10. Eleven, 12. Thirteen. 14. 15. $16. 17. 18. 19. 20. That built up so much bounty meter that it would have been less dangerous for me if I'd just gotten in my ship and blown the damn thing up. Which I think is what the game's going to tell me to do anyway. I've killed everybody aboard. And it's saying, no, destroy it. It's like, okay, wait, take the agency away from me, thank you. I feel like that would have worked in Black Flag as well.
I posted a quest on the ship's board. I have a good feeling about this one. Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there.
You reading my messages for now? Few clues. This won't be. Road to battle station! Out of the way! Get ready to fire!
This is gonna be trouble. Alright, here we go. Is this the Spartan ship I was supposed to destroy? With the multiple I was supposed to destroy? I want her to fall off the boat. I was going to just knock her off. It would have defeated the purpose of coming on here in the first place. I want whatever loot she's got. That's all. Anyway, back to what we were doing.
More speed! Raise oars! Rowing speed! Attack with your spears! Archers, take your mark! Spear volley!
We're living dangerously getting this close.
Speed up! Reduce speed!
Right.
Onward! Let's see what they make of fire! Throw spears! Throw spears! Slower! Head for over water! Full power! Let's see them burn! Attack! With me! Prepare for boarding!
Killing everybody on that ship has proven to be nothing but trouble. Thank you. Steal the stuff. Damn, man. Alright, now back to what we were doing. Alright, so let's put away a bunch of the stuff we've got here. Alright. Let's hope we don't meet another mercenary. Can I upgrade anything? So we're definitely better now.
Get that sail up! Commander away. You're released until further order.
What's this one? I feel like having quests in the log is worth it, even if I don't make them currently active.
You've done Athens a great service. On my return, I will make sure to acknowledge it.
Well, you did mention payment.
More than that, you will have earned the favor of some powerful people when they hear of what you've done.
I hear it's useful to have powerful friends.
The way the world is now, you need them more than ever.
What do you mean?
I've said enough, and my ship awaits. Thank you again, Misthios. I hope we'll meet again.
Back to Cleo. Bobos, what were you doing in the water?
Come on. Ella.
Alright. You have to be careful when I get back to town, though. 3 mercenaries hunting me. Very close to a 4th. The things could get nasty. Alright. Leave the bow. Kinda crazy just how big Athens is. And how little of it seems dedicated to actual housing versus monuments and temples and public buildings.
Come on.
No, it's done.
You took far longer than I expected.
There were complications.
In what way?
Your messenger was dead by the time I arrived, but I was still able to free the captain, and the ship sailed. So, I still did the job.
Ah, poor Yerimos. But I should be thankful for your initiative.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem very concerned about poor Yerimos.
Every struggle has its sacrifice. Yerimos played his part well.
What's in Mytilene that's so important?
People. We need as many allies as we can gather.
Define we.
This was more than I bargained for.
You'll be amply compensated. You have done me and the people a huge service. One day you will see your part in this great work.
Uh-huh. I would not put much stock in a politician's helmet. Hmm. Interesting, Cleon does not have a health bar. Hmm. This could be worth doing. Skiros. Say. This one. On the plains of Achilles. Now let's try and get there without too much trouble. Here's hoping they don't want to fight. So it is this island. See if we can find a dock for it. Is that a dock straight ahead? No, that's a shit.
Raise the sail! Sails! Now!
Hmm.
Rowers! To your oars!
Just head for that sink point. Whatever the sync point is, it's going to be overlooking this lake. Inlet? Whatever we'd call this body of water. There it is.
Know this place, Icaros? It's where Lycomedes threw Theseus to his death.
Hence Heroes Fall, I suppose. Is there no actual way out of this by holes? Pirate hideout, I should be able to discover easily enough. Should be obvious. That was a dock, there was just a boat in front of it.
Vamos, let's go!
It is worth killing these mercenaries as they turn up. If they're actively hunting you. If they're not actively hunting you, I don't know. But you want to be climbing up the ladder anyway. And the ones that actively hunt you are the ones closest to your rank on mercenary.
I don't see a thing. Killing another Mystios always pays so well.
Anything nearby I can use?
Can't keep this up. You know where to point that thing, yes?
That'll work.
Show me what you got, or is that it?
You might be like, but Chrono, you're always kicking these guys off ledges. It's not fair, it's not fun, it's like yada yada yada. It's like, yeah, the game's gonna force me to fight people enough later on.
There she is.
I'm absolutely happy to just forego that for as long as I can. At some point, I might just do a session that's dedicated entirely to just hitting synchronization points. Because there is a benefit to it beyond just the ability to fast travel and such, and that is increasing Ikaros's perception. Which means Ikaros can see further when you use him to track stuff. Which just makes life more convenient. And the earlier you have that, the better. Like, we take a look at it. Harass a target by pressing Y. Find multiple opponents, you gross or mancler target spawn, which is pretty helpful, actually, in awkward fights with multiple people. But the real benefit is the increased perception. They aren't being marked as enemies, why?
These bandits look drugged. What happened here? Pirates probably use this fort as a lookout.
Not again. I'll be good, I swear.
Crows take the eyes, then the crows see all. I take the crows.
I thought I'd never get out.
Oh, you're tall.
What happened to this camp?
Here! You know, I see why you like going on these quests. The bandits don't even put up a fight. And there's wine! Tastes a bit off, though.
Hmm.
Finally come to see a master at work, Varnavas?
That's lotus flower wine. The bandits are drugged.
Probably a bit late for that, Barnabas.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Alright. These guys firing arrows at me frustrate me.
Lotus flower, Varnava. Snap out of it.
Oh, that's trouble. Alright. Come on.
Less competition and more black meat for me. They're getting away! Prepare to meet Hades! blade will make short work of you. I found her! I found her!
Anyway.
Come on, old man. Let's get you home.
So who is this woman
How are you
anyway?
feeling? That doesn't matter. The gods, they sent me a vision.
You drank lotus flower, Varnavas.
It makes people crazy. No, it was a divination, I'm certain. They showed me my dear Lida, my wife.
You're married?
I thought I'd lost her a long time ago, but I saw her in my vision. She's alive. We just have to find her.
I'll help you find her, but a vision isn't much to go on.
There were 3 visions. In the darkness of a forgotten cave, Lida fed a cyclops. But then I saw her drinking wine with a witch. Then I could hear her singing like a siren.
Okay.
About this vision of the Cyclops.
Right. Theosa and Poseidon took my hand and led me deep into the heart of the caves of Anafi. There, I saw Lida feeding a young cyclops.
Okay.
So, Lida was drinking wine with a witch?
She herself showed me. The witch and Lida were dear friends, drinking wine together well into the night. In the background, I could see the ruins on Paros Island.
You said sirens.
Persephone showed me a painted wall. Behind it, sirens lurked. Lida was trapped. Then, Demeter warned me in her motherly voice. You dare not approach, lest your ears pollute your mind.
Good advice from both you and Demeter. But what should I use?
You believe me? Here, take this. Beeswax.
You just carry that around with you?
If Lida is alive, I'll find her. By the gods, that smells good.
Nafi, Paros, and Kos. Which is the closer? There's Paros. Nafi. So, Paros. What inventory did I get? Eh. Alright. And Athens could be trouble. But that is where we're going to call it today. 2.5 hours, decent length, short stream like a lot anyway. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. We might be back tomorrow. Let's see how I feel. As I mentioned yesterday, I have my final verification for my open tomorrow. So if that goes well, next time I stream, I will have been promoted. I'm in a high position, which would be really nice. And then I can start working on the next promotion. It never stops. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Not a huge amount of direct progress, but doing side quests to level up is always helpful because it means we'll be able to deal with later quests when we get to them. Like when we finished the Symposium, we had 3 quests and they were all above our level. I think even now the lowest is still above our current level. (17, 21, 19). 17, 19, 19. Yeah. They're still above our level. So progress is progress even if it's not direct. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for us today. So, there's not really anything else to say, except thank you all for watching, have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.